So here it is in regards to Jasmine. We'll start off with Mr. Manila Will. Good content creator, great content creator. Another Filipino guy, right? So he says, interesting find, Mr. Russell. Thoughts on the relation between JMY and TT, both at 50 billion CES and both with the same creation date of 1179 days ago. One answer always seems to lead to 10 more questions. And again, a lot of times we have to follow what the heck is going on with this. Remember earlier, if you saw the recording, it came out with the whole thing about 500 million tokens, not $1 million. We wish 500 million Jasmine tokens sent to Binance. And what was the other amount? Don't quote me on this. It was either 120 or 300 million sent to Huobi. So there's all that FUD, but then there's all this other stuff going on, especially the Binance thing. So with all the bad news that happened last week and so on, when it came to Binance US delisting of Jasmine, and oh, by the way, my helium as well, as you guys would say, mahelium, my HNT. There's that. So let's blow this up. And, you can see some of this stuff. I mean, this is a different particular token, right? But the point is following a lot of this on Etherscan. And of course, I understand that, this is Tokyo token and so on. But the whole point is we like to track a lot of what is going on with a lot of this stuff. On top of that, I want to show you guys this. We're going to go to Cypherium. Actually, that's XRP. Hold on a second. So let me back out for a second. I'm going to go jump down to this thing with not Cypherium just yet. Sorry about that. I posted this yesterday, retweeted it, but I want you guys to see this. Actually, I didn't say yesterday, this morning. So shout out to Brian Russell, and look at what it says, all right? So you're wondering about the whole thing in regards to Jasmy and Tokyo token and so on, right? This is good. This is a nice follow-up. So it mentions Tokyo token JP is the issuing company of Jasmy, which can be seen on etherscan.io, as well as being mentioned in this job listing for a position at Tokyo token. Now, this particular guy who pointed this out originally, I know that's all in Japanese, but this guy, Bell Agri, seems to be similar to the SJM network that Jasmy Management is participating in. Now, why point this out? Well, the reason why we point some of these things out is because, again, remember how the fudders just want to say the offices don't exist, those are fake doors, these guys are a bunch of scammers, so on and so forth. But when you have other people do more extended research, you come to a broader understanding that no, there are some things you got to look more into. So when we blow this up right here, look what it says. All right, this is a project to build a nationwide network to disseminate the appeal and increase consumption of Sanriku and Jobin products and lead to the reconstruction and development of the fisheries industry in the Sanriku and Jobin regions of Japan. Discover the charms, it says. Sanriku Jobin Mono Network invites participation from a wide range of industries, local governments, and government-affiliated organizations across the country. This is a project to spread the appeal of Jobin Mono and promote consumption expansion. They want to deliver Sanriku and Jobin products through the company's cafeterias, lunchboxes, food trucks, you name it, right? They want to participate in a particular network, which they think will increase to consumption. In addition, by planning such events, the Sanriku Jobin Fair, and disseminating information, they aim to have full-scale reconstruction and further development of the fisheries industry in the Sanriku Jobin region. So it's like, it is interesting. It's worth pointing out. Now, you maybe think, well, that sounds cool. I still don't get the whole thing with Jasmy. Fair enough question, right? Now, when we go here, and if anything, I'll probably blow this up a little bit more. Could be a second. So when we go here, look what we have here. All right. And a lot of times you guys, track things on Etherscan just like the next guy. When we scroll down, look what we got. You have this right here on, it's a while back, but it's 1,179 days ago. the creation of Jasmy coin. So for some people are like, they have no connections to Jack Diddley squad. It's all, central based. It's all, just them. These guys have dishonored Sony, all these particular things. Then you also understand, like, no, that's not really the case. In fact, there's this whole, thing with what, guys? What we just basically mentioned, right? The whole thing with trying to improve the consumption of some of these particular ones that we outlined, and so on and so forth. I mean, different industries, but that's the whole key thing. Not just one specific layer, but other specific industries. You draw the connections. Shout out to these guys. They drew the connections. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, one more particular thing, and that is this right here. And let me go back to that real quick. So you got this, and it's an outline, but I'll get right to the gist. So it's again the job posting. So it says Tokyo Token Co. Limited, business planning strategy consultant. Job information: Tokyo Token Co. Limited. Occupation: business planning strategy consultant. They have an annual income of 15 million yen, determined through selection, so on and so forth. Talks about the company profile. Now, this is real key as far as the Sony Jasmy connection. So it says it is a very unique and attractive company that utilizes cutting edge technology such as Web3 and cryptocurrency, and also promotes primary industry support and social contribution projects. And when we go further down, we talk about, of course, the Tokyo token, but look what is mentioned here. Tokyo token provides support for corporate growth and business development through the issuance and listing of virtual currency specialized for the company, but was originally established to issue Jasmy coin to support Jasmy Co. Limited. It was a company that here, let me explain, Jasmy Co. Limited, which is also a group company of the Tokyo token. And of course, as we go further down, we know the whole situation with ex-Sony executives who are part of Jasmy. But look at the last particular line. Jasmy coin is finally 20 times more valuable and has been, like it says right here, realized large-scale procurement from all over the world. Jasmy coin is issued by Tokyo Coin. And understanding, and we'll take more of a deeper dive into this some other time. I might do it on a recording. But this right here, I think this is big for Jasmy, because Tokyo Coin, technically speaking, reaches a lot bigger of a broader base. Obviously, there's a lot more to this. They talk about some of these particular services, like we're talking about the whole thing. I guess what was it, fish, and so on. So you have support for farmers. They support the development and promotion of local agriculture. And they got this whole thing about the reduction in regards to the countermeasures for farming risks. So I mean, yeah, it's nice to connect the dots on this particular one and understand that when people want to FUD Jasmy, I think there's a broader thing. There's a bigger thing here, right? And of course, there's a lot that's mentioned here. So I'm not going to just take a huge deep dive on the live in regards to this, but I definitely want to point it out. I think this is very encouraging, especially for, let's face it, all the recent FUD.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have not yet subscribed, do yourself a favor and subscribe for more information on the ISO 222 compliant tokens, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you are aware of the new videos when they come up. Max and I cover these ISOs, and we also have a live show every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in for that. You won't want to miss it. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next video.